What is up, my aesthetic boys? Fresh, back with another video. I apologize again for the re-upload issue yesterday. I promise we're back on a normal schedule here on out. We've got a great episode of Insane People Facebook coming up, and I hope you like it. In a relationship, I don't want to say his name in case we have the same man, LMAO, but we're happy. Well, you know what they say, ignorance is bliss. So 2018 was weird. I didn't drink for 7.5 months of it. I started coaching, lost weight, toned up, learned the magic of consistency, and identified a severe character flaw in myself, a lack of leadership qualities. I fell down the rabbit hole, admitted to myself and to my family that I'm not so sure I believe in God, and I questioned both the existence of space and the shape of Earth. I got my sternum tattooed, started paying attention to politics, learned that I am a slave to a cabal of pedophile elites who manipulate society to their advantage while literally worshipping Satan, and I voted in the midterm elections because of it. I woke up, I broke down a lot, and I relied heavily on my rock, Luke. All of that being said, I made it out alive, and dare say better than ever. My mind is free, my heart is full, and I'm fully prepared and excited for all the weirdness 2019 will inevitably bring. Here's to another one, ladies and gents. Stay safe tonight. Yeah, that took a dramatic turn for the worse, but she used so many weirdly placed emojis that I feel like she should be selling me some horrible hair care product. Castaways don't just happen in the movies. Castaways rescued after spelling help with leaves. Oh, well, they must be from a generation that learned how to spell the old-fashioned way without the assistance of autocorrect instead of those who only know how to type or text. Really, I didn't know the old-fashioned way was spelling things with leaves. Houston, we have a problem. They say the moon rotates at 10.5 miles per hour, which is 15.4 feet per second. They also say the moon has no atmosphere because it is in the vacuum of space. So when the Freemason astronauts jumped up, they should have landed in a different place. Even if they jumped up for only 1 second, they should have landed 15.4 feet from where they jumped. But they didn't? They land on the same spot from where they jumped? Remember, the moon has no atmosphere, so as soon as anything leaves the moon's surface, it cannot be moving with it. Think about it. Take as long as you like. Well, the moon may not have an atmosphere, but it does have inertia. And, well, as we all know from Bill Nye,
inertia is a property of matter.
Pepsi buys aborted fetuses from Planned Parenthood and they put it the soda as an ingredient. Pepsi also causes cancer, and yet nobody here has done that research, I bet. This is the kind of person that qualifies research as like they saw an advertised mommy blog on Facebook or something like that and think that they have a degree in some field of medicine. I'm pro-rape. Oh lord. Strap in, boys. Here's why. Some people literally cannot control their urges and have to get off in some way. If a guy or a girl forces you into sex, be glad they think you're attractive enough to waste their time on you. I think it's dumb, too, that people are getting years for such a dumb crime. Literally, it won't scar you that long. Maybe a week and that's it. By you reporting rape, you're literally ruining someone else's life that cared enough about you to have sex with you. Sex is supposed to be meaningful. If you don't want to be raped, there are many ways to prevent it. If you let it happen, then clearly you want it to happen and you deserve it. God, I hope this is just a really disturbing piece of satire. Listening to the radio. Hooters is closing a lot of stores because millennials don't like boobs. What? I'm not a big fan of Hooters, but what? I also read an article that teen pregnancy has really dropped. It's because the current generation is more into their phones than other things and are losing interest in real-life social experience. Millennials get a lot of criticism for a lot of things, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone criticize a drop in teen pregnancy as being a sign of how bad our society is getting. Can I breed my spaded dog if she gets another dog's vagina? I want puppies from her. She is so cute and would make a good mama. I don't think you understand how dogs work. Or reproduction, for that matter. I'm 12 weeks pregnant. I feel like I'm way too big already. My husband and I experimented with my horse one drunken night around when you conceived. Is it possible I'm actually carrying a foal? I'm so scared to go to ultrasound and then make me abort it if so. I'm pro-life 100% even if it is a horse. No judging, especially if you live in Arkansas. I think the problem here is that you tried to have sex with a horse. I don't think it's about Arkansas. I don't know why you're bringing a state into this. The states that are making vaccines mandatory can charge parents with child abuse if they don't vaccinate. Then they can remove the child from their home and make them wards of the state. According to reports, any of these children were trafficked/sold to sex rings. So states mandate vaccines, force parents to inject poison, then if they don't comply, steal their children to be sold into sex slavery. Why aren't more people screaming no? Probably because it isn't happening. That's just my guess. It's crazy that this person literally believes it to be more likely that the majority of the population supports child sex slavery than it is that they could be wrong. Who can honestly say they have never had a DUI? I'll wait. Okay, first of all, most people. Also, why like the Hanukkah background? What does the Star of David have to do with you drunk driving, my guy? Since government is shut down, does that mean I could have sex with cash me outside chick and not get in trouble? This guy doesn't understand how the government works and confessed to wanting to have sex with a minor on Facebook. He's gonna have a fun time. So this motorcyclist cut me off, so I switched to another lane unbothered. He flips me off, then gets right in front of me and slams on his brakes. Satan gripped my feet and I stomped on the gas. Bet you he won't do that again, and he immediately hit the exit once he got control of his bike. I almost killed a man and I'm still unbothered, but I will sit front row in church tomorrow. I think that attempted murder is not okay in the eyes of God, but who am I to say? Whale had 115 plastic cups in stomach. You're supposed to drink the water, not the cup. Natural selection. Sad. This is such a horrible occurrence that I'd love to think that this commenter was joking around or something, but the context that the original poster gave on Reddit makes this seem alarmingly legitimate. I'm not sorry. The next female that tries to whip her boob out to breastfeed in front of my kids will get a black eye. Move that baby because I'll punch it too. Hashtag zero care. Hashtag why. Hashtag in public let's just show kids boobs. Hashtag not mine. Okay, so you're worried about your kid seeing something that you don't want them to see, so instead you're gonna punch an infant. These add up. These are normal reactions that normal people have to everyday normal occurrences. This is completely normal. Meet the Press is talking about climate change today. Global warming is happening. In a few million years, will dinosaurs be back? What will kill them off? Hunting? One will feed a city for a long time, a lot longer than an elephant or a whale. Wait, how do we get from climate change to how many people a dinosaur would feed? Also, a city? Really? I think you're drastically overestimating the amount of meat on an average dinosaur. A case can be made that blacks overall were more economically productive under slavery than they are now. Welfare is essentially the new plantation, except they don't work. Under slavery, at least they produce. Well, guys, if we were looking for the bottom of the barrel, this is it. We found it. Congratulations. I have nothing more to say about this. Let's go to the outro. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Be sure to subscribe for more daily Reddit content. Drop a like if you liked the video, and I will see you all tomorrow.